Yes, good afternoon and welcome to Sports Palava live this afternoon. And I tell you this, we have this thing of what is the government doing? What the government not doing? What is the management doing? But this time we are looking at the man in the mirror. We are looking at the Nigerian football fan. Sunday the 15th of September, we all were there for the Federation Cup final. And I tell you, it took the intervention of the governor of Lagos State when he said, throw the gates open at halftime for the stadium to be filled. So we ask ourselves, why is it that we could go everywhere, do anything, pay subscriptions, go to cafes, sit down at viewing centers to watch the other leagues? But when it comes to our own football, the final of, in fact, it was a double final. It was a double billing because it was both the male and the female. The Rivers Angels took on the Nasarawa Amazons in the female cup final. And then in the male final, there was Eimba, one of now an institution in Nigeria, taking on the boys from Warri Wolves. We ask ourselves, is the Nigerian football fan unpatriotic? Or is there a reason why they stay back? Or is the FA Cup final not a parameter to actually measure the level of supportership of Nigerian football? My name is Ken Ochomago, and I tell you, it will hot up soon when we'll start. I want to start with the accuser. Defender, then we shall have the defender making his debut on Palava to say, no, are you sure that is what it is? I'm starting with the man in red, Cosmos Chukwemeka. Cosmos.
Well, it's good to be on the show, and definitely it's really going to be hot here. And for me, Nigerian football fans are not patriotic. Come on. Talking about patriotism, you know what it means. They're not patriotic. Nigerian fans cannot go to the stadium to watch a league match. They will prefer watching matches from Europe, matches from clubs in England or in Spain or anywhere, in Germany or something. But a league match is very difficult for a Nigerian football fan to go into the stadium with his family and says he wants to watch. Of course, you just highlighted it. It's there. The stadium is not safe. The level of play is just below standard. So what are we talking about here? Nigerian football fans basically are not patriotic, but then there are reasons for it. So if we are saying that we want football fans to watch football in our stadiums and not watch international club matches, then things has to be done. But Nigerian football fans, they are not patriotic. Simple.
Well, he has traversed most of the stadia we have in the country. He watches almost all the league matches. And he says, Cosmos, are you sure you're telling the truth? Making his debut on Sports Palava tonight, up this afternoon, is Adibodi Samuel.
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, good to be here. I said Cosmos is wrong because Nigerian fans are patriotic. I've been to several venues, like you said, and see fans, coming out to watch games. He said, you talk about security. Lagos State is safe. We know Lagos State has one of the safest states in this country.
They play Premier League matches.
Okay, let's hear you have your 2 minutes.
And about 1,000 security personnel works on ground to protect fans and also families coming in. He said families don't come down to watch matches. That means I think you have not been to so many matches because I've seen families, I've seen husband and wife with his children come down to stadium and watch games. It also happened in Federation Cup. We see fans mobilize from Warri, from Delta down to Lagos.
How many fans
from
were in the
Harbour.
stadium? No. How many fans were in the stadium? Toby,
what is the capacity of the Teslim Balogun Stadium?
In the Teslim Balogun Stadium.
Yep.
And trust me, halftime of the Federation's Cup, the male finals, I don't even want to talk about the female finals. The male finals, as at halftime, the stadium was not filled to capacity. The stadium wasn't even half-field.
No, he's almost filled up. He's almost filled up. He said the government have to train it open. It doesn't really matter. Maybe the government train it open. When the government train it open, fans enter the stadium. Forget about the train open for free or not. When we went to Kaduna to cover the CHAN, the gate was free and the fans entered. Forget about being free or not being free. Forget about being free or not being free. Fans came into the stadium to watch the games. Forget about the governor said the gate was free. They came in. He said after they asked them to train game free, they came into the stadium to watch it.
We also be seeing the visuals of this.
Nigeria football federation from Warri, from Aba, from Delta, even from Lagos, they mobilize themselves to enter and support the two teams.
Toby, you are somebody that covers the Nigerian Premier League.
We are taking it from the Federation Cup. Now, we still go to other venue.
I just want to talk about that. I want to talk about that.
We still go to the
other
venue.
Federation Cup. The Federation Cup. The Nigerian Football Federation. They fixed the Federation Cup on a Sunday, 15th of September, when league matches in Europe, there were no big matches in Europe at that time. They played all the matches on the 14th, except for Swansea Liverpool. Except for Swansea Liverpool, and the stadium was not filled. Are you not
telling me people decided to watch Swansea rather than watching him?
Why didn't they come?
People did not come to the stadium. It was not filled up. I was in the stadium by 12:30. And trust me, I can count the numbers of people in that stadium.
You can't count.
Trust me,
we see the stadium. Let's see the stadium. We have about 30,000. We had about 30. We had about 30 because the stadium is 40. So
at what time?
In Robert, at what time? It was only limited to people came down to watch. Because on Sunday, Lagosians are religious. They might go more than worship. And came back because of the church service. No, we live religious in Nigeria. So forget about Sunday or Sunday.
I don't say that people don't go to church
around 10 a.m. The Torino will start around 4. And first
the first match started by 1:30.
Okay.
The first match started by 1:30.
So let me ask you. You said before, are you saying because they don't have the economic, they don't have the money to enter the stadium, that is why they waited until
it's not because it's not because of the money. Okay. I don't trust Cosmos telling me.
Okay.
Cosmos, are you outside when governor said they should open the gate free?
What is am I outside? I was in the stadium.
You were in the stadium. I didn't announce it. So you can't tell me it's when open the gate free when fans came in. Fans had money.
For goodness sake, I should know.
You should be. I know you should be at the press stand. You should be at the press stand. I know outside. There might be a reason because Cosmos, relax.
Come on,
in Kaduna, because of security reasons, they said the fans should line up. And it was, they were being delayed to enter the stadium. It's the same thing. No, it's only the same thing in Lagos because of the 12% governors, which they want to protect. Where are people coming in, which they might delay.
So let me ask you, you talked about that it was during CHAN. But we are talking about, okay, let us look at the FA Cup final was between Warri Wolves and Enyimba fans.
Yes.
How come all Enyimba fans all over the country and Warri Wolves fans all over the country couldn't make it to the stadium?
The biggest club in Nigeria in terms of achievement.
In terms of achievement,
they are the biggest.
They are the biggest. It does not even matter they are the biggest fan base because we know they are the biggest fan base.
Come on, in Lagos. Market.
The truth of the matter is, before the final, you know Enyimba fans are even, if this is going to be the second or third time Enyimba will be coming to Lagos, and we know the Aba fans coming in from everywhere, even from Lagos, from Aba, even Warri will be, this is the first time they will be coming to Lagos. And even that, they mobilized from Delta and Warri, you see plenty of BRT buses that came down. How many people from Warri down to Lagos? From about how many people? They have people that came from Aba. They have 105,000. You talk about the 5,000 fans. They filled up in Lagos. There are many in Lagos.
But he said that this time around, the stadium was safe.
Was safe.
Yes, I mean, there was security. There were no security reasons.
No problem. There were no security reasons and everything. No problem. But was the stadium filled? No. Let me give you an example. The Pt.1 Cup in England between Swansea and Bradford. Swansea is not particularly a big team in the English Premiership. Bradford is a championship side, for goodness sake. The stadium was filled to capacity. The Wembley
do we have that? Let us see. Can we get Manchester Swansea?
What are you talking about?
Let us see what the stand is like.
I was talking to a colleague. And he was telling me that in the 80s, when stationary stores traveled to Ibadan to play shooting stars, you will see hundreds of motorways.
Just that is about 1 hour journey from Lagos to Ibadan.
Come on, the head, so
this is about 7-8 hours. So fans have to travel by road. What we have enough of them. Cosmos,
Do you know that
if
from
there's somebody else about 30,000,
Nigeria travel to the Emirates Stadium to watch matches?
and we have about 30,000 in the stadium. It is fair enough to commend the fans. It's fair enough.
What is fair enough?
Okay, it's fair enough to commend the fans.
Okay, it is time we want to hear from you at home. Let us hear you. Do you believe that the Nigerian, football fan we've sold our souls?
Yes.
To the foreign league.
We have sold it.
All right, that the conditions.
We have sold it. Yes.
Hey, Cosmos, I'm talking.
Sorry. But I just have to say. Okay. We were talking about.
You just have to say that
from Nigeria to
watch the person. Who was the person? Well, we have people traveling from Lagos down to anywhere to support.
You have got outside Lagos. What is it like in supporting the teams?
In outside for Lagosian, I think Lagosian love to watch Super Eagles more than this club because they had problem with top flight club playing in
they don't have a club in
Lagos.
It's a problem. They don't have a club in Lagos.
When Enyimba played Nasarawa in the quarterfinal, I think in Abeokuta, you see fans from Abadi mobilize themselves to Abeokuta. How many hours traveling? Talk about 3 years playing at Damascus. It's always filled up every weekend. These Rangers on Sunday, it was raining and the fans were standing. When you go to Abadi, you see the stadium filled up. When you go to it was filled. People will be struggling to